dear travelers, is I Tertullier starting having a event space station, and today instead of just drawing or animating, I am currently animating a bunch of fucking candles. Let me see. My current goal is animate some of the scenes that are either small like this, like the candles, or that are like I can finish easily, you know? That's like the main goal for today's stream. As usual with art streams, there's not gonna be a lot of chatting, but I may be ranting here or there occasionally, either about art or more likely about Unity, because it has been blasting my fucking head open. I have been just slamming my head into a wall trying to get it to do the stuff I needed to do, and it hasn't been doing that, so that's how I've been doing. Also, so far what I have, because I need for this animation, I need like a minimum of like 20-30 seconds, and I think I can hit it just with the smaller stuff like this. That's my kind of thoughts and goals and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get stuff done. Also, like, technically, this is supposed to be in Toon Boom or whatever, but bro, I am not dealing with Toon Boom. I tried dealing with Toon Boom, I hated it. I hate Toon Boom. Also, I'm not even trying to have my model up or anything like that. You guys get unmoving PNG. You know that meme that was going around of like the how one sits at their desk when drawing? Yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing. Let's see. Good. Okay, I need to export this now. I've been working on this for like 2 hours already, so I doubt I'm gonna do more than an hour for this stream, unless I really get in the zone. Let's see, there's... I'm gonna do the hand. I need to update that to be 5. It should be part 7 once I fix. Can this type for me, please? There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna make a new... I know you can do timeline stuff. I tried messing with timeline stuff. My computer didn't like that, so I've just been making completely new animation stuff instead. Okay, for this one, let me just quickly show what my objective is. My objective is we're gonna have an overview, like a top view. We are trying to cook, yes. So we're having a top view of the altar. So we have the top view of the altar, and then we're just gonna probably just have the hand like move like this, probably, and just make it simpler. In the original thumbnail, I did have it so that the hand would like take a moment here and then go, so it would be like this. But this is due next week, and I think I should not wish for my own death and not do that. Also, I'm still learning how to use Clip Studio animation software. I've been figuring things out on my own, because a lot of the tutorials I've been finding have been like old and just not really helping me, because they're just not up to the version that we're at right now. So it's been kind of like, well, I'll use some of it if I have a very specific question, and then otherwise I just figure my shit out. I also have to remember with the timeline, like, this down here is 1 second. Not like this, and like, it looks kind of like there's slower than it actually is. I need to remember that when I'm doing stuff. Let's see, hold on, I'm like, 1 second. I was watching a video and the video finished. I'm quickly switching over to my music. We are listening to Yaylor. And then we're gonna listen to whatever comes up. Okay. Also, for a general thing, I can give a quick thing. When you do animation stuff, what I found so far is like this button over here that I'm like clicking on and off, that's like the onion skin. And then this that I just click makes the new folder, and then you click this right by it to make a cell. You shouldn't click the ones over here, because that doesn't do what you want it to do. I think I should. Nope. 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 I need to clean my screen. God, I have to be so specific with clicking it. Let's see. I'm gonna want this one. No, I want this one first. I wanna have a folder underneath. Way so I can nope, I don't want you to do that. Okay. That lots of fill. And then just some detailing. It doesn't look as flat. We don't really need too much detailing, really. Also, the scenes that are like full body character shot, I'm doing a mix of this and then putting it in, and then like drawing it separately, drawing the character separately, animating it in Spine 2D, extracting it, and then putting it into the program. But for like the hand, like it's just going to be the hand moving, I could just keyframe that. I don't really need to do more than that. Did not want me to click. Okay. Part of the reason I don't do a lot of the ad stuff on here is because I hate... Where is it? Maybe I can... This. I don't like drawing with stabilization. I know, it's fucking wild. It's like, what do you mean you don't draw with stabilization? I hate stabilization. I hate drawing with stabilization. Like, I feel I can't just draw as fast if I do have stabilization. But I don't remember if, like, oh, I've removed it in this one, I haven't removed it in this one, you know? Is that him that has a glove on? The one with the glove on, so no, you're drawing this one. So this isn't the one with the glove, so I do wanna... Okay, so this is the parts where I'm like, I bet there's an easier way. I just haven't figured it out. So when I want to shade, I just do this. Questions. I don't really have a hard light, but I think if I had to give it one, it would be coming from the right, our right at least. Now I can do this, put it in, I can get rid of this. Let me turn this on so I can see everything. Okay, I'm gonna change the hue of this one because it's just, I mean, maybe less hue and more just actually give it some shading. Because the lights do need to be a bit just so it doesn't look as flat. And now I can go here. I can do it so that second, it's like this, and at second 5 on like this, and here I can do this, and here I can just finish it like this. And then just second 5, we can just take it off screen. I could also start it so it starts with it out of frame. And then put it into frame like this. Yeah, this should be. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm gonna cut it so I just finish it here. Second 7. Yeah, I like having it do a little like faster movement at the end. Cool. Summer too. You took me on the assassin. Tired, just tired. It's your foundation like a fake. You come along, that is right. This is part 3. Okay, let me quickly, before I forget, switch the name of the other part to be part 5 instead. Needs to be part 5. Okay. And now here, yeah, I should do the front view. Also, I keep calling him Y, but he does have a name now. I did finally give this boy a name. His name is... Where is it? Where did I put his name? His name is Meliori. Okay, I don't need this anymore because I'm not doing animation this time. So yeah, his name's Meliori. His name's let me just write it for y'all. That's his name. My weird little boy. I don't have a name for his boyfriend yet, though. Okay, so let me quickly tell y'all what I need. I need to have this front view, right? And I don't really need the legs. That's fine. I don't really have to do more of like just like a little bit above knee. That's pretty much enough. What I do need is I need to have the arms so that I have this separated. It's gonna be part of the body if I want it to be, but I still want to have it on its own layer so I can give it some movement like this. 1 second. Right, so I wanted to do some movement like that, and then I need to have basically both the arms out like this. So I need to have this stretched out, and I also need to make one where I have them like this up to the chest. And I think the head, I need to keep it separate because in one view where he has the arms together, he needs to have his face like down, like he needs to kind of bring into himself, right? And then I need to have the head separated so that I can do this and bring him outwards. And then there is a part where when he does this outwards that he's gonna have like, here, let me just put it here. Like he's got the hands outwards, right? He's gonna have basically circling around him like hands, basically, right? They're just gonna like frame him. And this I think I can just animate in CSP itself, because I just need to basically do this, and then while this hand is forming, form the next one, form the next one, form the next one, until I get to the last one. And the main thing for this animation of the arms out is I do want his hair, the front of his hair, to kind of like fly outwards, basically. So that's most of the animation that's gonna happen with the arms outwards, other than like a little bit of movement, so that when it cuts to him with the arms out, it's gonna look like he actually moved the arms out. That's the goal with the drawing, basically. I plan on mostly just doing the sketch, because I don't really like finishing pieces on here. I like finishing them like either on Procreate or just on my iPad, even if it's on the CSP app, because I'm not really comfortable doing art here yet. So I think I'm gonna do this sketch, and that'll be like the end for the stream. It's fine that it's a bit messy. We can fix this later. We just need to get it roughly down. That's the thing. If you want to draw fast, you just need to know how to get things just down, just quickly. On a good day, I can like finish like an entire piece that is in like my really complex style in like 3 hours, probably. And this is cleaner sketch than I usually do. I usually go a lot messier, but I only do really messy sketches if I know that I'm not going to be finishing, if I know I'm finishing the piece on the same day. Because then if I come back to it the next day, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I doing? Yeah, I need to... It's fine. Nope, that's not the way. Something needs to be outwards because the palms are out. And generally, animating in Spine 2D is so fast that I'm not even worried about it. Like, I could finish this fully once I'm off. Oh, I should do so that when his arms are in, have his closed eyes like this, and when his arms are out, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Now that I think about it, if I'm gonna have it so that the head is down, let me see. Yeah, I think I need to separate the top of the hair into its own layer. Because what I want to do is move the head down like this. This down. Yeah, and if I move this, it has to be... So it actually looks like he's looking down. So I do have to separate the hair. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've talked about him before, at least when I did an art stream for him. But a fun fact about his design. So he's for Horrorverse, which is my... I actually do finally have a name for it. I don't remember the name I gave it. So we're doing great on that front. It does finally have a name. But basically, the creatures of like horror films, right, are like actual real life beings. And like, humans don't really exist. Like, the humans that appear are just kind of like, not actors, but they're like, just kind of like mindless beings. Like NPCs, like full on just, you know? And basically, they're here to like complete horror movies, essentially, right? And like their one weakness is that if they scare an NPC that's like not for their horror type, they can actually die from it. Like if you're a slasher villain, right, and you go and scare someone, an NPC that's for like supernatural horror, they're not gonna react to you. They're not like programmed to be scared of you. So they're gonna like fight back, and if they kill you in that regard, you actually die. It's not like if you're a slasher and you go after NPCs that are for slasher stuff and they kill you instead, right? Like it happens in a lot of slasher movies where the main character, non-slasher main character, is the one that like kills the slasher. You don't actually die in that because it's like meant to happen sort of thing, predetermined thing, right? But the one thing is that there's no like genre mixes. Like you're supernatural, you're slasher, etc, 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 right? This guy, however, is cult horror and supernatural horror. He's cult supernatural horror. And I bring this up, and there's an explanation and stuff like that, and it'll be explained in the game, but I bring this up because I want to point out some stuff I'm proud of with the design. First of all, he's very, I don't know, I have showed him off, and people have told me he does kind of give off the vibe of like very priestly, very church-going. I'm like, good, okay, cool. But the biggest things is that the braid here, the reason it's gold is because it's meant to look like a halo, right? And then this back hair is meant to look like angel wings. However, this hair, these types of hair right here are meant to look like demon horns. That's kind of the thing with him. Hold on, I'm like bothered by something I have stuck to my fucking nail. What the fuck is this? Anyways. And so that's what I've got going on with him. So yeah, so I'm gonna make it so this is like its own pieces. They're like their own pieces. And then in spine, all I have to do is put bones here. So that, and then add some like wind stuff so that I can make the hair go outwards like this. And as for the, and it's gonna be underneath, and then the arms that goes like above. Yeah, I do want to have this separate because this way I can bring this arm closer in. My question is, do I want to have the hands separate as well? It's like I'm just thinking of like making it so it's like fists being brought in. I don't think I need that. But anyways, this is gonna go like above the hair, fully. It's like everything is gonna be brought in, even this hair is gonna like fall inwards. You know, it's like all gonna like fall inwards, so it's gonna fold into him. And that way, it gives even more of an effect of everything going outwards afterwards. And I plan on having a double camera, so you can see here, where basically this first big camera that you see is like where you see him, and then the smaller camera is tied to the glass panes, and the glass panes are just gonna like, and the camera is basically gonna like go outwards to encompass the glass panes. So the character is gonna look like he doesn't change size while the background kind of like zooms into you. I don't remember what the term is called. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I didn't expect I'd be able to do so much before stream, honestly. But I'm glad, because this does mean I might actually have the time to add the rest of the stuff, which I can't really get the thumbnails, the storyboard in right now, because I don't have it on hand. But basically it's like, so once he does the like outwards things, right? We have the thing with the, what we just animated was the candles, right? To like go out, right? And the reason they go out, well, before this, actually, I just remembered, I need to do, so this will go here and this will go here. The outside of the church, which is gonna have like the camera movement kind of like zooming in around until it centers in on here, right? And then we're gonna have this. And this happens because we're gonna introduce his boyfriend. And he's just gonna be kind of like against this. And it's gonna like zoom upwards so that we have his face. He wears a mask, so you don't actually see his face, but you know what I mean. And then we just are gonna have like him like tilt his head to the side because he's like, oh my god, I got out of what I was running away from. And then he's gonna like open his eye, realize where he's at, be like, ah, fuck my life. And this thing is gonna happen, and it's gonna be like we're gonna cut basically. We're gonna have like his face here, doing these expressions. And then we're gonna have our boy here. It's gonna be more like his head actually. And he's gonna tilt it like, oh. Or I might tilt it this way so it's like parallels this one opposite, like it mirrors this one. Or instead of going the same direction, it goes the other way. It's like, oh. And then he's gonna be like, ah, fuck my life. That's the goal of the full saying. We'll see if I get time for it. I'm hoping for it. I think I can. I just need to actually do it. But anyways. I'm gonna end here. Because I need to rest my body. Because I am not built for being sat here too long. My body cannot handle that too well. Anyways. Having said all that. Thank you for coming. This Saturday we are going to continue Nook Falls, and on Sunday we're probably going to continue Subnautica 2. We are going to look for silver. Probably, if I have to spend the entire stream looking for silver, we'll spend the entire stream looking for silver. Do not fucking test me. But yeah, having said all that, thank you for coming. Leave a like, subscribe, all the stuff. You've been on YouTube, you know how it works, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.